And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Bailey Ober. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. And this is inside. Lindor with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And there's a foul ball. That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Juan Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Soto matched a homer in his last game.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And it's into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Long run, tracks it down. Both runners tagging. And the Mets score first. It's 1-0.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Siri started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back at target field, and on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Jose Miranda stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one 95 to finish him off.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
Marte working through some struggles lately. Ober back to work. High fly ball out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That one hit to right. Wallner drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Digging in, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Royce
Lewis with a homer in his last game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside, 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And now 2-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Now here is Matt Wallner. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the air out towards right center. Siri sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Lewis, the runner at second with one away. And that one hit to first. Finds his way through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to play. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases. His second of the year. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Harrison Bader, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri makes the catch, and that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fouled off left side. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Juan Soto. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wallner pulls it down, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Mets 1. Back in Minnesota, set for the bottom of the third, and now Jose Miranda.
Miranda.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, shortstop Carlos.
Now Correa updated. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's
Now
Royce Lewis. He reached out a walk his first time.
Lewis.
And that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. Out of here!
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
1-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. McNeil gets it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Up next,
drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Vientos.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering away upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. Flied to right his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Starling Marte. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 and 1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home, 1 run is in. Marte is waved home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now Ryan Jeffers.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Paul
number
Blackburn.
42.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season.
Blackburn.
He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Right through there for a strike. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
0-2.
Goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing
Now
around
batting,
either.
the
All 3
left fielder,
pitches were in the
Harrison.
strike zone. Attack mode all the
Bader.
way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bader stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle. Oh, this is off the second base bag. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Now a chance for Edouard Julien. In the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Waste no time there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Castro in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nimmo makes the play, and there's 2 down. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. That one missed.
1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Twins strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Great to have you with
Leading
us
off
here
for the
on
Mets,
Jackie
the
Robinson
second
Day.
baseman,
Ready
Jeff
now for the 5th inning.
McNeil.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Ober back to work. That one fouled off.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. Lindor retired. Juan Soto now
right
1 for 2. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Strike 2. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers, is
right.
It's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
Almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one outside. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Wallner batting with 1 down, takes a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. In for a strike. It's 0-1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes the catch, and that is that. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now 6. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Center field. Buxton moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
way high there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting,
Jose Siri now at the plate.
Jose Siri.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
1-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a miss.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now the DH spot, Starling Marte. In the dirt.
0-1.
In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
2 outs. That one the other way. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. There comes the skipper out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Coming
Twins.
out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Duran.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And
One
now
ball,
1
2
and
strikes.
2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That
2
one
balls,
well
2 strikes.
upstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses. 3rd out. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Back in Minnesota, here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. Blackburn ready to fire now. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Twins retired in. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That one at triple digits. Movement in the bullpen, Cole Sands up and throwing. Topa warming up as well. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Lewis throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting.
Jeff
Second
McNeil
baseman,
stands in.
Jeff
0 for 2 in this
McNeil.
one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to right. That's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the top of the order now. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out to center. Buxton under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes the manager out of the Twins. Justin Topa on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's outside. Ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Mets. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Foul ball there.
Miranda.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That clips the corner.
Okay.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Out towards left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the Mets 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
No ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that takes care of Alonso.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off. Topa, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Got it. 2 down.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just missing there. 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 6 and the Mets 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Blackburn back to work. And a foul ball. And ball 1. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And now, Byron Buxton. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a rocket out to left. That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto snags it for the second out. And now Bader up to the plate.
Left fielder Harrison.
When you're taking your lead over there first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Buxton off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Buxton on the run. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Twins.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Griffin Jacks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Marte at the plate now as he chases after that one.
One strike.
Grounds one to short. Correa sends it across to first. Marte retired.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. So now a pinch hitter, Tyrone Taylor, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Luis Angel Acuna. The runner on first with two gone for him. And that's in there for strike one.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup up.
Ouch, that one got him. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.